Today we're wrapping up this eco roof project on a little kiosk. Green building is just kind of an umbrella definition for taking the environment into consideration when you do things. When anybody's asking me how to get into it, I usually say get some conventional construction skills because you'll always use them. Definitely any of the areas of construction have areas where green building principles can be applied. If you're an electrician, you have to know how to wire things to code in order to be a solar electrician. If you want to go into HVAC, high efficiency HVAC systems, that's green. If you want to go into carpentry, using reclaimed lumber or just building with less, that's green. Cute. So to have a green job, if you're going to spend 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week plus doing something, like I think in an ideal situation, you feel really good about what you're doing and you come home with some level of excitement as opposed to dread. And just from like a human health standpoint, like I think to be happy and content with what you're doing is like a really empowering experience, and that is just kind of good for everybody that you're around.
I think one of my favorite things about the job is that we make people's homes safe with what we do. Okay, so we are doing duct sealing and insulation at this point. The reason it is important to seal the ductwork is so that you don't have any air loss. So then your furnace does not have to work as hard and it can be save energy for you. Certain things that we deal with in this job is definitely very, very confined spaces. You definitely cannot be claustrophobic. You cannot mind getting dirty. I don't know, I really like it. I'm used to all of the uncomfortable work situations. You just make them work and it's really actually, I like it.
So we could train you to help weatherize people's homes. Our weatherization program has 4 weeks. It starts out with safety and environmental hazard awareness, then goes to residential construction, and then the weatherization installer technician class is a 2-week class. And in that class they learn how to air seal, duct seal, insulate. They learn about building science and air, how air moves through a building, installing vents and windows and doors.
The blower door test is to check for leakages and air pressure in the house.
It's a good starting wage, $16 an hour. There are medical benefits for the worker and their children. There is a small retirement. It's a great way to get into the industry.
Most recently within my apprenticeship, I've been doing renewable energy projects. So right now I'm driving out to the wind farms. The windmill or wind turbine jobs has been probably the most interesting. I got to climb out on top of the windmill, go to the very nose of the windmill, which is where all the propellers are attached to, and there's a trap door that opens up at the top of this nose, and you would slide down in it over 300 feet in the air and land all these wires to help, you know, control the blade. So it was really, really interesting. In the green field, you know, you are able to bring something not just for yourself or for the people that the energy is going to be benefiting, but for the planet and the world around us. It's the most beautiful office you'll ever work in.
Don't forget about Oregon Tradeswomen's free 7-week pre-apprenticeship program just for women. We can help you get started. If you're in Washington, check out a new Apprenticeship and Non-Traditional Employment for Women.